proper, like, podcasting mic and not a headset. Fingies. Big fingies. So, that's one of the things I'm worked on today. The other one, it's in the title, although, well, I just changed the title, but if you can see the new title. I went to a computer store today. I actually finally got to go to the nearest big city and talk to somebody about what's happening, what happened to my PC that got me to what it's doing now and what it's doing now. And this is the second knowledge person with computer repair knowledge that I've talked to that has been like, yeah, it sounds like it's the motherboard, rather than because I figured the issue was both motherboard and processor at this point. I figured I'd fried them both, and they're saying that they think it's probably just the socket on the motherboard and that the processor's probably fine, which is great news because I can buy the exact same exact same motherboard. I mean, refurbished, not new, but the same one. I have enough money to do that. I cannot buy my same processor. It's it's funny when I bought this setup. Some of the items in it. I mean, I tried to pick good items for everything, and some of the things I clearly did a good job because the price of them has gone up since I originally purchased them. They've really held the test of time. But other things, not so much. I wouldn't say the motherboard is cheap. I mean, it's in line with others of the same, you know, gen, I guess would be, generation. But the CPU is quite a bit, is pretty good. So I'm really going to be super thankful if replacing the motherboard fixes it. So all I got to do now is go to the bank and deposit my cash because I had taken out cash to go to the store, uh, and so now I just got to put it back in the bank and go to Newegg. Pray to RNG that the Porch Pirates don't get my motherboard, please. All right, so our first story of the evening. Ready to roll. I'm raising a glass to Jasmine because while she's not well, I mean I'm sure there's a game with Jasmine in it, but I realize this is kind of gaming adjacent, but this is where we're starting. As it says in my article, if you're a nerd, when George Takai tweets, you pay attention. And he posted this, and I'm like, okay, I usually don't have sound on, so I'm just like, whatever. Well, I decided to turn it on for this, and man, am I glad I did. You need a boy to take you to see the whole world by yourself. See, now they're taking it.
No, she shouldn't wait for the boy?
No, she had to go by herself.
Go where by herself?
To see the world.
How are they going to go see the world?
No, Jasmine needs to go see the world by herself because Aladdin needs to stay there, and Jasmine can just go by herself.
Really? Yeah, she shouldn't wait for the boy to take her. Yeah. Why?
Because you don't need a boy to take you to see the whole world with the boy, cause not enough space on the carpet. So Jasmine can go by herself, or Aladdin can go by himself.
See, I don't take the whole feminist spin on it that they're going with. I mean, that's fine. That's how you want to see it. But I love her logic there. And then when you look back at the movie, you go, you know what? You're right. The carpet was too stinking little. I mean, they're not seeing the world. They might see the city, but they ain't seeing the world on that carpet. Anyway, I just thought that was super cute. I could not resist it. So yeah, it made it into a Fey rant that Jasmine needs to go by herself. Next up, we got Warframe. They've got another dev stream coming out, November 30th, 10 a.m. Eastern. Here comes the link. There you go. Next up, we've got Path of Exile. So we went from little girls ranting to now we're going to look at some fan art. Normally I don't cover a ton of fan art, but when it's showcased by Path of Exiles themselves, then by all means. Ace in Hole. An interesting creature. Mr. MP's V. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't all fit on the screen, unfortunately, but it is beautiful. Check that out. Exon32. Also very nice. I'd love to animate that one. Mionu? Or Miona? I likes. Lisker Misker. Got it. Got it. That's another one I'd like to animate. Requiem 86. Well, we got our first boopers in for the night. Okay, and was that the end of it? Oh no, we got a Chaos Orb Tattoo. I really likes. A Path of Exile tattoo by Anzujam #1. I mean, art-wise, it's great. I'm a little concerned what's happened to the skin there. Whatever. Scourge League wallpaper by Queen Nee. Cute. Scourge Pet Bottle by Ethereal Steve. That's creepy AF, so good job. And an Oshabi cosplay by Noxeterna. Path of Exile builds by Amy's Made of Wax. Oh, cute, but yet still impressive. Alright, now we're getting into their concept art, which is not what we came for. Okay, now I have to unfortunately go back to dramatic BS. Oh, also, here's the, get that link. If you want to go back and review those art some more, I need to remember to, snag for wallpapers. Alright, making my own little notes. More Blizzard BS, unfortunately. Activision Blizzard shareholder group have demanded Bobby Kotick's removal, and as I understand it, yes, they also want the chairman of the board as well. A small group of Activision shareholders is calling for the resignation of Bobby and two long-serving members, oh, so not one, two, of the company's board of directors, and say that it will not vote for the re-election of any of the current board members at the company's annual meeting next year if they refuse to step down. The SOC Investment Group, formerly known as the CTW Investment Group, has for years criticized Kotick and other CEOs for being wildly overpaid. No shit. The group made the demand in the wake of yesterday's bombshell report that Kotick was aware of ongoing incidents of sexual abuse and harassment at the company going back as far as '06, which we covered that yesterday. So I will go ahead and just link this because I'm sure it's going to be more of the same after that point. But not only have some of their own shareholders thrown a fit, which is honestly more important, PlayStation has piled on as well. PlayStation boss Jim Ryan is criticizing Activision Blizzard's response to the Bobby Kotick report in the Wall Street Journal. Let's see if we get a quote in here. In an email reportedly obtained by Bloomberg, Ryan said he and the executive staff at PlayStation were disheartened and frankly stunned to read the report, and that Activision Blizzard has not done enough to address the deep-seated culture of discrimination and harassment. Here's the link. Now, also in my write-up yesterday, and in the journal issue, or yeah, the journal issue that addressed Kotick, and one of the things that they talked about was that he had known about a harassment claim and had covered it up. Well, today the story came out about who that claim was made against specifically, and when, and what it was. And I chose not to go ahead and bring that story. It was just not going to be hard for you to find it if you're interested. I figure most of us probably are kind of just like, oh, at this point anyway. Um, it does. It was an older claim, but it wasn't the one that's back to 2006 by any stretch. So, still, bad news. Bad news bears. Okay, we've got a couple of delayed games to talk about. The first one is Saints Row, the reboot. Uh, they say they underestimated the impact COVID has had on their schedule, or would have on their schedule. Volition's new Saints Row reboot has been delayed, originally scheduled for release on February 25th. The game's been pushed back to 6 months to August 23rd. Here's the article link. There you go. The next delay is for the game 6 Days in Fallujah. It's delayed all the way into late 2022. The title depicts the second battle of Fallujah, and it was originally set to launch this year, but now it's set all the way back to Q4 2022, or somewhere between October and December. They are doubling the size of their development team. Yeah, that's totally not going to be disruptive at all. They say the team doesn't have the resources to properly tell its stories. Here comes the link if you want to read more about that delay. Now here's we've been seeing so many freaking crossovers lately. It's crazy. We've got more than one tonight. Here's the first one. Sonic the Hedgehog is going to be speeding into Monster Hunter Rise November 26th. Why, I don't know, but yeah. Crossover will have its own special event with collectible scatterings and you purchasing Sonic collectibles for your in-game home. Oh, purchasable. Sorry. For PC players who are waiting for the January 12th release, the Sonic DLC will be ready on day one. Okay. There's more info about it in the link that's getting ready to show up in your chat box. Oh, right about now. Next up, The Matrix Resurrections. Got a new poster. It's got a little over a month before it's released, but it's a film. It's not a game, but still, you know, it's Matrix. Like I'm not gonna cover that. So here we go. Stop in the name of love before you take the wrong pill. Apparently that's the pose they chose to go with for their poster. Only weirdos like me will think that. Okay, Street Fighter V. It's got its final digital event airing next week. Newcomer Luke is the focus for the fall update next week, which is also being branded as the final event for the long-supported game. In a tweet this morning on the Street Fighter Twitter account, streaming event is set for Tuesday, November 23rd, and promises a gameplay showcase for Luke and a behind-the-scenes look at the character. That's sad if they're doing this one last hurrah and then not supporting it anymore, but such is games. Here comes the link to read more about it. Xbox Cloud. It's out, it's about, it's loud and proud, and it's available on consoles. The Xbox Cloud Gaming beta for consoles launched today on Xbox One, Xbox XS, and for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers. Starting today, thanks to Xbox Gaming, you can play Xbox Game Pass games from the cloud on their console. This comes as part of the cloud gaming program that Microsoft launched in September 2020. Up to this point, you can play your Xbox Game Pass games from the cloud on the PC, Android, or iOS. Today, it has expanded to Xbox console. More article to go if you want to finish reading it. There you go. All right. Oh, and there is a trailer for it as well. We will watch that.
When I think about cloud and when I think about gaming, you can pick up something and you can do it quickly.
Games are large. Xbox Cloud Gaming is about being able to discover the new ones right away.
Yeah, Gen 8 consoles can play Gen 9 content. Isn't that so cool?
If my friends have titles that I don't have yet, I can just wait for them to send me an invite.
It's so easy nowadays. You can pick up any device and pretty much play any Xbox game on Game Pass.
Alrighty. Very nice, very nice. Now, I could have put this down in the free games section, but since we've got several free games tonight, I figured I'd go ahead and put it up here in the news. Call of Duty Vanguard, doing a free weekend. First free weekend. It's been out for just about 2 weeks. It's already getting a free weekend. Heck yeah. Apparently it's not selling real great though, so it'll be from November 18th to the 22nd, and you'll be able to experience the full-fledged Vanguard multiplayer, no restrictions, unlike some previous free weekends in COD games. First free weekend for Black Ops Cold War wasn't until mid-December last year. Vanguard's multiplayer has been praised for the quality of the maps, World War II aesthetic, and the balance of the game. So, might be something to check out. Here comes a link if you want to read a little bit more. King of Fighters 15, the beta is coming. Friday. Yes, giggity, I know. It doesn't launch until February. You can get a sneak peek at the next iteration of the long-standing fighting franchise by taking part in an open beta test this weekend. Test is only on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, so everybody else will have to be patient. Test will run from the 19th at 7 Pacific to November 22nd at 6:59 a.m. Pacific. Cross-gen play will be enabled, and you'll be able to find the beta test on the PlayStation Store. Here comes that link-a-dink in the chatterink. And I also just opened up Snip for some reason on accident. That was brilliant. Next up, Alien Isolation is headed to iOS and Android on December 16th. Mobile adaptation of Alien Isolation will include all 7 DLC packs. Nice. It's revealed its mobile launch date, and the survival horror game first launched on PC and consoles back in 2014. A new trailer for the mobile adaptation shows how the experience is being transformed for the small screen. Let's watch it!
Welcome to Sevastopol Station. Your home away from home. Whether you're here to work or rest, you'll find it here.
I mean, I guess he looks restful.
What the hell was that?
Are you lost? We hope you enjoy your stay.
Smokey, what are you doing? Okay, here comes the link. That looked a little for me. Okay, here's that other crossover I was mentioning. Smite and Transformers. I mean, I guess? I don't know. In a new Smite update, Transformers join the battleground of the gods. The Battle Pass starts now, and it's available on the Epic Store. Begin your journey by purchasing the Premium Battle Pass, and you'll instantly unlock Optimus Prime. Woohoo! So, off you go. Here comes the link. Okay, next up, Fall Guys Season 6. It's a thing, and they're announcing it. Tune in for Big Streamus 2, The Dabbening, Tuesday, 23rd of November at 5 GMT. They'll be showing the trailers, rounds, gameplay, costumes, features, fame path, and interviews, and of course, announcing the launch date. Here's the link if you wish to go look at comments and such like on that Twitter post. Alright, now we've got. I realize if you're seeing this on the YouTube, it's going to be a day late, so it's no longer going to be Wednesday. But I've got 2 Wishlist Wednesday Twitter threads that I really thought we should check out because, again, I've been loving the hashtag indie games lately, so it's been a thing. So I'm like, what better place than to go check these out? So first off, we've got, I'm gonna butcher this name, and I am so sorry, Daniel Lautzenheiser. Close, I'm gonna get. It is Moonhaven, looks like. Yep, Moonhaven. Alright, let's see. It can be wishlisted, planned to release next year. Looks like it's some kind of farming sim or survival sim of some sort. Alright, next up we've got a dark mystery sci-fi fusion, narrative-driven adventure where your choices matter called Grand. It's on Steam. Then we've got Wantless, turn-based tactical RPG set in a bleak future. Oh, that sounds good. See more. Got a roguelike deck builder that's coming next year. Very nice. Put out by Crawlyard Game. Yuko Software, Defend the Fort on Steam. Football Coach the Game. That sounds pretty self-explanatory. Tormentus. Dungeon ARPG, where players build their own dungeon and play other players' dungeons. Nice. Funtasia 2D car game where furry animals and crazy vehicles have to clean their planet by defeating terrible garbage monsters. I like it. Evil Geometry brings about Wrestling Cardboard Championship. Oh, that sounds hilarious. Artsy Volpina. Or Volpini. Star Spirit. Oh, the Little Star Spirit. If you like to jump and run and colorful games, check out our Steam page. There's just so many. So I'm going to go ahead and link this one, and then we'll go on to the next one and do a similar little overview. I don't want to spend all night, and there are tons of them, but they all look so good. Alrighty. Yeah, I agree. Show me. Okay. Demalink has Midnight Chase as a retro gameplay racing game about a police car. Iris Edge Studios has a tiny little guy running from a spaceship. Run, little kitty dude. Icy Red. A twin stick shooter where you rage through spaceships, steal weapons, and destroy every room. Cool. An action RPG where your actions in combat affect the story. Oh, now that's interesting. Jonathan Lawrence. Looks like some kind of restaurant game. Or no? No, it's something restaurant related. Mars Touch Studio has Ninja Scroller. Very, very cool. Here comes the second link to the link to the second thread of Wishlist Wednesdays. I am going to be stalking both of those much more in depth later. I already went through earlier and wish listed some of them. Okay, guide time. Who's ready to learn things? Not me. Final Fantasy XIV Amarot Dungeon Guide. Prepare to clear the final dungeon of Shadowbringers Amarot in this Final Fantasy XIV guide. So it's got how to unlock, the walkthrough, the first beast, Terminus, and Therion. So if you are one of those that have been abandoning World of Warcraft and heading over to Final Fantasy XIV and trying to catch up before the expansion, this might help. Next up, we've got a Halo Weapons Guide. Someone mentioned that a weapon guide could be beneficial to them, and I listened and I found one, and I share it with you. There we go. With the launch of Halo 3 multiplayer, fans have a chance to jump into the newest of the series' storied competitive modes. If you're a big-time Halo player, you're more likely to stumble a bit when you get into the Infinite for the first time, because there's a lot of new and tweaked elements that can be confusing, not the least of which are the guns. So, not going to scroll through it all, just give it up. Now, same thing, different game. Battlefield Gun Guide. Which ones you want to unlock ASAP, and which ones are OP. There you go. Alright, sticking with Battlefield, a guide to the Portal Editor system. Create custom game types using the Portal Editor. It walks you through using Portal, playing on Portal servers, Portal options, Logic Editor basics, Logic Editor tips and tricks. Here comes your link. There you go. Alright, our last guide of the night, Moonglow Bay. I know, we kind of went AAA and then went, took a hard right. There's a lot of fish to catch in Moonglow Bay, and they're scattered all over. Here's where you can expect to find them. We watched the trailer for that right before it came out. I'm still debating whether I want to give that one a shot myself. But okay, strap in. It's trailer time. First up, we're going indie. I didn't separate them all out, so you're just gonna have to deal with them being mixed. We've got Blob Emporium. It just released today, which is why it's my number one. And it's got a discount because they like put a discount on a new release for some reason. Don't ask me why, but they like shopping. He bought a ducky. How cute. And pretty decorations. not expect to be this intrigued. And it has a free demo, by the way. The game is currently priced at $15.29. I might have to do that demo.
I had planned to make this a little more deep.
Whoa. Scare the crap out of people, why don't you, bub? Alright, next up. The Crew 2. Why, open. There it goes.
Ready to enter the world of transportation services? There are some open positions around the city. Let's get going. Hit the city and find assignments, because that's the job of the contractor. Companies are always looking for new drivers to transport people and goods. Companies like good old Marco's Cab, for years the best in town at having passengers enjoy the coolest ride while getting them to their destination. Companies are not the only ones looking for experienced drivers. Diamond Limousines need them too, to ferry passengers from the most famous places.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Diamond Limousine.
At Diamond Limousine, we offer a wide selection of different styles for your upcoming trip. We wish you all an enjoyable ride aboard Diamond Limousine.
Follow us on Twitter at RocketCoolHS. Rocket Company.
People always have goods to move, so we'll also join the Rocket Company, delicately caring for their cargo all the way to the delivery point safely. They need someone who knows the job better than anyone. So do you feel up to being the next contractor?
You know who else needs drivers? Them. They need drivers. They always need drivers. Have at it. How do you think I got this shirt? Okay. The game looked amazing. I want the game. But who the fuck says contractor about a person you hire to do something? It's contractor. That was annoying the crap out of me. But whatever. Rogue Company Umbra cinematic teaser trailer.
We gotta get this back to the director. It's Jackson! What is that thing?
There are greater things at stake than glory or vanity. There is purpose.
Next one's called Surviving the Aftermath. 1.0.
Peggy 7. Everything we once knew is gone. We've become drifters, roaming the wastelands, scouring the wreckage for something to hold on to, searching for someone to light the way forward.
I don't know. I'm interested. I'd be interested. Hey. Gotta download. Oh. Anyway, here comes the link on that one. All right. Speaking of Fallout, I actually did not do that intentionally. I had no idea that Surviving the Aftermath. I didn't pre-watch that. I have pre-watched this. This is Fallout 76 update trailer.
Lost your job? Corvega went hasta la vista? Well, fret no more. It's time to pick up your axe and become a guitar ace. There's no better axe to grind than Grognak's axe. With power pulsating through 6 steel strings, you'll be able to harness your inner barbarian and hammer on some tunes. Grognak's axe features solid body construction and dual coil pickups to deliver an onslaught of unstoppable sound. So forget your bills. Spend that last paycheck on the only weapon you need. Grognak's axe.
Grognak's axe, officially licensed the Unstoppables, product available at participating music supply stores near you.
Free for Fallout 76 players. Crazy. I can't wait to be able to play 76 again and WoW. Although I'm thinking I'm gonna try to load up WoW. Possibly resub with gold. Just long enough to be able to go get my Illidary Hawk, because I didn't pull an article to quote this, but you can go look it up for yourself if you don't believe me. They made the drop rate 100%. They were like, why the heck are we making it a rare drop rate when it's supposed to be an anniversary gift? Derp. And so, yeah, they fixed it. Huzzah! Okay, carrying on to trailer time. This one is to Last Epic.
The legendary traveler. A legendary lie. Have you come here to save us? Or to take what is mine? For what I've discovered in the depths of this shrine, to become a true legend requires something more than time.
Number 10th. I love that color scheme there. Beautiful. You're interested. I don't know why. I don't normally do links for trailers, but for that one I was like, oh, you might want to watch it again. Alright, Luto trailer. Brokenberg Games.
Peggy 18.
What happens when you
What
don't
makes
take
you feel better
allergy
when you're
medication
feeling
for a day?
depressed? What makes you feel better? I don't feel better.
Okay. I know it was supposed to be scary, but the overdone thunk 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 just... Okay, next one is called The Wild at Heart. It's a launch trailer. Okay. Critters here. Pokemon. That's your horde. Gotta catch them all. Herd is the word. Whoa. Okay, that looked really cute. I mean, yes, I was kind of razzing it at the beginning, but that was really cute. Next step's called Clag 2. Master the Toon Blades. I like it. Clang 2. Available on PlayStation, Switch, and Xboxes. Next up is Windjammers. It's like disc tennis, sort of. Okay. Interesting concept. Next up is Bramble the Mountain King. Who else just got bad The Ring flashbacks? looks amazing. Hideous, but amazing. The artwork was freaking cool. Here comes the link for that one, in case anybody else was as intrigued as I was. And I am noting that one so that I can dig deeper and see if it needs a special. Because some from last night definitely needed a special. Okay. Next up we've got some Guild Wars. Into Dragons, the Jade Sea. What they got to show. Tentacles. Alright. You can pre-purchase now to receive some specials. Deluxe edition is $55. Ultimate is $80. And I'll go ahead and get you that link. There you go. Okay, next up we've got Heavenly Bodies. I wish, right? But no, Heavenly Bodies, it's coming in December. Announcement trailer. Sorry. It gets the round. It gets the round. Best trailer so far. Okay, we talked about Elix when it was coming out. Well, now we're talking about Elix 2. I have not even been doing this long. How is this happening already? Oh, we've got just themes. Oh my.
Oh, you're not the powerful leader of the free people you once were. Your word carries little weight now.
There was no future with the hybrid. Not for anyone. I did what needed to be done.
If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the Sixth Power will have to become the greatest human military force in history. Everyone's so busy fighting each other, they can't see who the real enemy is.
Guards, throw him out! You are no longer an ALB commander, but it's because of you that we recognize the value of emotion and increase our efficiency.
Go where help is needed, then help. As far as I'm concerned, that's all it takes for me to treat you as a cleric.
Let him through.
I want to see Kaya.
If only you had been a real father to Dex, none of this would have happened.
You'll never be part of the faction. You've got no loyalty to anyone but yourself. Fuckers like you are dangerous. I'm keeping an eye on
Alb and outlaw scum to the north, berserkers and clerics to the west. Soon the heretics will atone for their sins.
So go out there, convince them to fight with us against the Skyans, and do it before it's too late. Beast of Zakor.
Don't call me that. It's ancient history.
Okay, now we're talking. We got a jetpack.
Even if I forget your crimes, I'll never forget the fact that you put my son in danger. Nex could have died out there, and it would have been your fault.
There you go again. Blind. Walking the wrong path, and you don't even see it. Wake up, Jax!
Cool. Available March 1st. There are some comments on this video, so I'll go ahead and dink-a-dink. Okay. Next up, we got the Warframe update trailer. Oh, that is... Yes, I want to watch it. Be a grown-up.
Not looking to settle any old scores with your kind, Denno. Maybe you remember what Era did to me. But I haven't forgotten what you did to him. That means I owe you. I can reconstruct crimes yanked straight from our past. Warframes of unmatched power. The golden spearhead of the old war. The prime vanguard. You got courage, skill, determination. You're gonna need that, because I've seen what's coming.
Assemble the vanguard! Upgrade your arsenal! Prepare for war.
Let's shake the walls.
Unlock access to 18 Prime Warframes plus weapons and gear for a limited time only. November 16th to January 25th. Alright. I linked the article earlier, but I'll go ahead and link this video as well. Okay, we've got another indie coming your way. Exodus, cinematic trailer. Fly glide-ish thing. Shooting dinosaurs. Constantly running into this giant beam of light. Okay, let's see. I believe there's Steam. Oh, you can play it for free. There you go. Here's the link. Okay. Tep the Destroyer was another indie coming our way. Like tower defense of some sort. Very brightly colored. Yep, tower defense. Supposed to be out this year. Here is their... Yes, their Steam link is in the video description, so here it comes. Yep. We already watched Heavenly Bodies. Why did I link it twice? Okay, New Terra.
The Edge Crusher. She's good to me. It's not as simple as it looks. There are challenges. The ship is always being pulled by gravity. If you play your cards right, you can make that work for you. Fuel doesn't last long on the ship, and it's hard to come by. Sometimes it feels close. When there are contracts no one else is willing to take, they call me. I'll show you. Rescue operations.
Second titty spotting of the night.
Alien artifacts. Dodging volcanoes and distant.
Although I don't really know if that one counted as anime titty, but it's still game titty, so we're counting it.
Taking out war criminals. Hauling ice during asteroid storms. Fighting giant electric fish. Sandworms. Enemy ships. Turrets. Giant lasers. And stealthy planetary destroyers. Conserve your resources and act fast, or you won't make it out alive. So, you tell me, are you ready to be captain? New Terra, coming soon to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Steam,
To all the things,
PC,
basically.
Windows.
Alrighty. Okay, well, if I catch their release trailer, we'll cover it again when the time comes. Next up's called Tamarin. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Got cute little critters. You can explore. Can fight. And dance. And leap. Climb. And apparently cause critters to pop up out of our hands. Sproing, sproing, sproing. Okay, now what's the purpose of all of it? Ooh, we can also shoot things. Oh, it just keeps getting better and better. Well, yes, I would hope so. Uh-oh. You're in jail. Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. We got any more info here? We're a monkey on a quest to stave off an insect invasion bent on industrializing his forced home, which threatens his family's very existence in this action-adventure game available now on the Xbox Store for PC, Xbox One, Xbox XS. The game is also available on PS4 and PC. Woohoo! No. It doesn't have a link though, so gotta go find it on your own. But that one was adorable, so I'm sending the link anyway. And I'm marking it. Okay, next up. So it's not a video game. Branching out a little bit. It's a board game. Not the first time I've covered a board game.
Somewhere in the vast universe, a new galaxy was discovered. Attracted by its huge potential, many galactic empires came flocking into this new world for their very own interests. Yet only one of them could dominate the galaxy. Age of Galaxy is a pocket-sized 4X game for 1 to 4 players that can be played in 20 minutes per player. It places you in control of an interstellar alliance consisting of 3 factions with different traits. In each round, players take turns performing 1 action out of 9, colonizing planets, exploring anomalies, researching technologies, building cruisers, and much more. Players have to make use of their 7 faction cards wisely, selecting 3 of them as the main factions and discarding the rest at critical moments for reinforcement. Different combos of main factions will greatly affect your path to success. You may put factions that celebrate science together to gain technological advancement. You may also combine factions that are skilled at trading, or you may build an empire with a strong focus on military. However, only those who use their power tactfully can achieve final victory. Age of Galaxy features 36 miniature cruisers, 8 star system cards.
Okay, I think we got the hint. We're not going to watch any more of that, but I mean, it looks like a board game I'd try to play. Here comes the link if you want to watch the rest of it. Okay, Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home. How did I mess that up? Spider-Way No Man Home? What?
Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
There's nothing Peter Parker can do at this point.
Hello, Peter. Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Okay. So here comes the link. It was not nearly as exciting as I expected that to be. Bummer. Ace Combat 7. It would be disappointing if Ace Combat 7 is more exciting than Spider-Man, but... And it's just a DLC trailer, though.
Granted. Wipe off that plate. Come on home. Destruction of target facility is confirmed. Ship destroyed. Enemy fleet is crippled. Half of them down.
think we get the idea. But yeah, I think Ace Combat 7 managed to be more exciting than Spider-Man. Here's the link to that one if you want to finish it later and see the rest of those skins. Eclipse Multiplayer VR. Didn't show us much, but gives you the gist. Doesn't have comments, and it doesn't have a link. I thought it had a link, or I wouldn't have included it. So that may have been an oops on my part. Man-eater. Be a grown-up. You have to be grown-up. I didn't say we had to act like grown-ups. I said we had to be grown-ups.
My name is Trip Westhaven. Recently, I've been asking questions. Some would say too many questions. I've followed the clues and can tell you with 100% certainty that reality, as we know it, is a hoax. All of this is the deliberate, meticulously crafted illusion of a shadowy cabal of extraterrestrial elites. Well, since my perception reboot, I've been waiting for a champion to free humanity and usher in a new state of global consciousness. I think that champion has arrived.
Is apparently available now. Show me more. Single player open world action RPG, or Shark PG, where you are the shark. Starting as a small bull shark pup, you're tasked with surviving the harsh world while eating your way up the ecosystem. To do this, you'll explore a large and varied open world encountering diverse enemies, both human and wildlife. Find the right resources and you can grow and evolve far beyond what nature intended, allowing the player to tailor the shark to their playstyle. This is fortunate because to get revenge on the cruel fisherman that dismembered you will take evolving into a massive shark, an apex predator of legends. Eat, explore, evolve. Learn more on cgnet.com. Here comes the link. Oh wait, CGNENT. Quickly catch myself there. Alright. Lightyear Frontier. Finally something I can freaking say! Woohoo! Okay, it does, releasing 2021 or later, that's helpful. Open world farming exploration game with crafting, resource management, and base building. 1 to 4 players, online co-op. You can. They have a donate link. They have a website. They do not appear to have a Steam page. So here comes the link to this trailer if you want to go check out their links and learn more. Hashtag indie game. Alright, next up is Legend of Tianding. One is also an indie. Yes, it has their Steam link in the link of the video. Okay. There you go. Next one is called Nightmare Onslaught. Uh-oh, we're having a bad dream. And we're being attacked by possessed creatures. We've got a gun. That's helpful. Alright. Boom boom skelly. Boom boom skelly again. Okay. Pow pow motherfucker. Okay. Alright. Alright. And jjgamestudios.itch.io. Next up, called First Bite. Dead End Drive, that's uplifting. Should you really be adding to your trespasser resume? No. Not 1 vampire, not 2 vampires, 3 vampires.
You don't think we're real?
I don't give a shit what they think. They'll know we're real enough when their blood is sliding down our throats.
Why are vampires always so melodramatic?
It does feel like you've reached your expiration date, sweet thing.
Looks like we have
more
a
video game
fan on
titties.
our hands.
That's 3 fighting. That's a lot for
Much
my
talking.
show. I usually keep it a lot
Not
cleaner
enough
than that. What? I mean, we should really, honestly, we should count his too, really, though. I mean, that was really more titties than the second girl had. I wound up thinking nothing about the game, just the titties, so whatever. Next one up is called Chicken Gun. And it is already more interesting than the last one. Oh, what? It's chicken. It's chicken with a gun. It's chicken Call of Duty. We've got chicken Call of Duty. Oh, it exploded. I want to play this. How do I play this? Where do I go? Armed chickens shoot and fight with each other, shooting on the network with 2 modes, 5v5 and against all. You can cool your rooster, weapon, beak, sneakers, and caps. This is a cockfight. Throw explosive eggs and arrange a slaughter. Join. But it doesn't have any links. Yeah, thumbs up on the video. I don't know. I'll give you the link and you'll have as much info as I've got, but I'm looking that one up. I want to know. I must know more. Alright, I marked that one. The next one is called the Anacrusis.
Last but not least, from earlier with E3 this year, Anacrusis is a 4-player co-op shooter actually coming out this fall into PCs and Xbox consoles only. Actually, possibly no more than a month away from now. So here's the thing, if you like Left 4 Dead games, you ever played those games, and just basically a 4-player co-op, but instead of zombies, aliens give you those vibes, this one's definitely the one for you, and it's looking actually pretty mighty. Check it out real quick.
Open the doors and run. Just run. No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge. Get that flag! Heavy. Really? We call them tanks.
I call them brutes. From Latin, Brutus.
We'd sound smart calling them brutes.
It doesn't even have a link. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go full, because it didn't have anything like that annoying, but it's a tiny. Okay, Metal Hellsinger.
Ever wonder how it all ends? What if it ended with a song?
So if you're a classic games like Doom fan, you probably have an idea what Metal Hellsinger is over here. If not, though, it's actually pretty simple. It is a rhythm-based shooter, first-person adrenaline, and a lot of it. And the rhythm part is actually a big deal in this game. Metal Hellsinger is at the moment expected to come out later this year, and into PCs and also consoles. You can go ahead and wish this the game on Steam right now.
Again, no link. I'm not even gonna bother on that one. Next one is called wait, does this come from the same person? Let me check this. Yes. Okay. I will find a different trail. Hang on, let me mark this. I will find a different source for this indie trailer, because this person is not providing. I thought those were, because they put official trailer, but clearly they're not. And then they don't put a source link, and so that's just not cool, man. Well, hello, Bubo, this is here. How are you doing today? Are you more of an indie guy or a AAA or girl, whichever? Or none of the
Hola,
above?
cyber friends.
We're all welcome.
I'm Bruce
here.
Campbell.
Okay.
You know
like
me as
games?
Ash Williams, the dude who saved the world from evil. I'm here to bring you the lowdown on the upcoming Evil Dead the game. You and your friends will team up as classic Evil Dead heroes to live the nightmare. You'll use savage finishing moves or tear evil a new one. Or, if you're not into the whole save the world thing, we have another option. You can play as the vile Kandarian demon itself. But who would want to do that? He'd be a dick. With the power of possession in your arsenal, you'll scare those goody two-shoes to death. Literally, you can do that if you're a dick. Whether you choose the path of evil or righteousness, you'll be throwing down in places you've seen before. You'll collect pages of the Necronomicon, uncover Nobi's lost tapes, and track down other legendary artifacts.
I think that's a good stopping spot since this is such a lengthy trailer. Here comes the length. Here, the length. Here, oh my. Here comes the link. So you can finish it later. But yes, Evil Dead gameplay trailer. The HD overview. I'm doing great. We're almost finished. We've got one more trailer. And then it is time for the shopping, deals, sales, and freebies section. Which is always fun. How are you doing tonight? It's Dread Templar, by the way.
By the same folks who brought King's Bounty games, we have here Dread Templar. And if yes,
this is such a pet peeve. I would never, ever put official trailer on one of my videos that is me reviewing a video. Not cool. Seriously not cool. Okay, I will find a different source for this game and should have it in hopefully tomorrow. Grr, and I apologize. Alright, next up we're going to go to a Fae Find. Fae Find article! Woohoo! Well, why are you sad? I hope cheap games make you happy. Because everything in this list is at least 80% off. It's 25 games, all of them 80% off. Mafia 2, Black Hole, Wings Remastered, Inquisitor, Original War, Dex, Arma Gold and Arma Cold War, UFO Afterlight, Transistor, Feudal Alloy, Shadow Tactics, Stasis, Bastion, UFO Aftermath, UFO Aftershock. Okay, Stasis is in there again. I think I got lost when I was making this at some point. Down in Bermuda. I saw you join my Discord. Welcome to the Discord. Thank you very much. I understand. Me and the man were apart for a few months earlier this year, and yeah, alone nights are really hard. Long Journey Home, Agent A, Niflheim, Deponia, Caravan Great, perhaps, and Door Kickers. Alright, next up. Oh, and those are all from GOG.com, by the way. Now we have a PlayStation Indie Sale. According to thegamer.com, now's the time to get your next indie game on PlayStation. They've got deals on 1,300 different titles. Here comes their link. I'm sure we'll get you the link to the link. You gotta get your link on. Just how it is. Alright, now we got two of these 7 best of. The first is 7 best Switch games. Let's see what thegamer.com thinks is the 7 best Switch games to give as gifts. Untitled Goose Game. Can't argue with that one. Super Mario Maker 2. That's a choice. Animal Crossing's New Horizons. Again, I can't argue with that one. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. They're a good choice. Metroid Dread. Alright, alright. Zelda Skyward Sword. Yeah. I would say it's not a bad list. I mean, if you're talking with a serious, you're shopping for a serious Switch gamer, they probably got most of those. They might not have Goose Game. That could be a good one to pull on somebody. Alright, now that it's similar, it's still thegamer.com, but they also did 7 best Xbox games to give us gifts. Let's see what they think about that. Halo Infinite? Seriously? Just play the free game. Just play multiplayer. Genesis Noir. Haven't heard of it. Sea of Thieves. Forza 5. Microsoft Flight Sim. Okay, yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. Now you're talking. Resident Evil Village. Titty sighting number 4. There's so many titties for tonight. Okay. Kind of the same thing. Like, if they're an Xbox gamer, they're already gonna have most of that. Okay, GameStop. We reported on their buy two get one sale last week. Well, it's still going. If you want not just one game, but you want several games, right now is still the time to take advantage of GameStop's not one, but 2 separate buy two get one free sales. One's on new games, the other one's on pre-owned. So that's why there's been 2. Here's the link. I'll let you carry on, do your shopping, your thing, while we talk about more shopping. Black Friday. I get so tired of them listing things as Black Friday when it's not Black Friday yet, but so what do they got? They got Walmart's deals on games. What are you doing, miss? No, you're not going to take my makeup. Stop. Apparently, Smokey. Apparently Smokey thinks she's not pretty enough and that she needs to take glitter eyeshadow and walk off with it. Why do you think you need glitter eyeshadow, miss? Can you tell people? No. Can you go lay down on the bed and be good? Go on. Okay. Meijer? Having a Black Friday sale on games? Oh, whatever Sam's Club's was is gone. Then there's Target's New Eggs, PC Richards, Nintendo's, Amazon's, and Micro Center. That's a better list than most that I've got. So GameRanks did a good job there. I gotta give them that. There we go. Alright, if you have a Switch and you do not have Switch Online, now's the time to try it because they are offering free trials. 7-day free trial on the base version of Switch Online, giving you a chance to check it out. Here's your link. It's a coming. Delivered. Now we've got another one of these lists. This one's for tech gifts. Consoles, obviously. Switch Lite's not bad. Ooh, a Genesis Mini. Okay, I could give them that if they had went there and stopped there. Controllers. Okay, controllers are fair. You can never have too many controllers. Headsets. $100 ones with kitty ears from Kraken. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing, but fine. Amazon Fire tablets. Razer mice. Logitech mice. You know the 604 doesn't look too bad. It's not as good as my love, the 700S in my hand, but it don't look too bad. Don't look too bad. Corsair keyboards. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Corsair keyboards. Hype. Carrying on. Was that a Steam Deck? No, Echo Show. Okay, never mind. Q Play Light Bar Starter Kit with Bridge. Alright. Okay, we've gotten down to
This
kitchen
is Kamor
gadgets.
Thane reading for...
No, we're not listening to you. We've reached kitchen gadgets. It's time to give you the link and move on. Alright. Lord of the Rings. We've got Lord of the Rings merched. They're coins. It's different. Article from GameSpot. The 20th anniversary of the Fellowship of the Ring, and there's coins about it. Which would make a seriously cool gift for your fellow Lord of the Rings nerd. Okay, best Black Friday webcam deals. A Razer Kiyo for $70? Yeah, that is a pretty good deal. Alright, I'm not going to go through all of them. You got the gist. Here comes the link. I'm going to be staring down that list quite a while because I know I need to upgrade, but... Alright, we ready for free games? I have not one, not two, not three, 4 of them. I got 4 of them tonight. Okay, the first one is Splinter Cell. Chaos Theory is free to keep for a limited time. Some will argue it's the best Splinter Cell. Right now, because Splinter Cell Chaos Theory is currently free to keep in the Ubisoft store, offers valid through November 25th. You do need Ubisoft Connect to play it. And it's 75% off on Steam if you're particularly fussy about everything having to be on Steam, but when it's free, there's your link. Our next free game comes from Epic. It's Primordials, Battle of the Gods.
You're in chains now!
Love how they like to do those one-word lines on trailers. Here comes your link. Hey, next up is a PC building simulator. It's on GOG.com. Kind of self-explanatory there. Doesn't have a trailer or anything really. It's just got some pictures, but yeah, you get the idea. I think I'll be trying it out later. And our last free game, War Thunder.
Hello, friends. Please welcome one of War Thunder's largest updates.
You got the idea. Now we just need the link. Alright. Take it on down to Talk Town. I don't really think we have any house cleaning stuff tonight. I think everything's pretty on target. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I think I finally nailed down that it's definitely the CPU slot on the motherboard and not the CPU itself. So that's a relief because my motherboard is actually significantly cheaper than my processor, so I can actually afford to replace that. Woohoo! So I'll be working on that this week, and if necessary, if it looks like it might cause a skipped stream, I'll let you guys know, probably on Twitter. If not, I can always pop in for a quick stream on my phone and let you guys know that way. The other thing that I needed to cover was I talked last weekend about possibly not doing weekend streams. I'm still undecided on that. So as far as I know, we're good for weekend streams this weekend, and I'll do this weekend. So yeah. Other than that, if you're on YouTube, then you know the drill. Check the playlist, surprise me with a subscribe, like, comment. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m.